Hi, it's Mike here from SupremeGadgets. It's certainly been a while, but we're back now and we have a brand new unboxing of a Sega Mega Drive Mini. So here it is. This has just been released a couple of months ago and it certainly looks like an old school Mega Drive box here. It certainly looks like it with all the sort of grid lines on it. 16-bit, high definition graphics, arcade quality plus digital stereo sound, get it out in a minute. And we've got all the blurb on the side, I've got the big Sega logo there. And as the old one used to do, it includes Sonic the Hedgehog, but it also includes 39 other games and 2 bonus apparently. So let's have a look on the back. We've got all the games here. I won't go through them all, but we have the main ones like Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 2, and the 2 bonus ones are Darius and Tetris. And there's quite a lot of games on here that are really good. So not a lackluster selection of games at all. On the side, nothing particularly exciting, just the usual blurb. Ultimate computer game console. And then nothing much on that side either. So let's get unboxing. So find out where the end of it is. Here it is. I'll just zoom the camera out a little bit. I can. Okay, so the box itself doesn't have an inside box, so you have to literally... I have unboxed this before, so as you can see, but never mind. We will pull everything out. So we've got the 2 controllers, games manual there, a manual for the Sega Mega Drive, which looks very similar to probably what it did in the old version, the original version. And then this is the Mega Drive itself. I'm putting everything in the box there. So firstly have a quick look at the Mega Drive, open it up, pull it out, and there we go. That is the Mega Drive. So open it up, pull it out of its little packaging. A lot of attention to detail has been put on this, even down to the fact the cartridge slot actually opens up, so you can put possibly even a fake cartridge in there to make it look even more authentic. Got the 2 USB ports on the front for the controllers. Got the on-off switch, which actually was the on-off switch originally, so there it is. Got the reset button, I think that works, and the volume control. That doesn't do anything, but still it works. It just doesn't do anything. And on the back, you can see not much really on the back, just a bit of blur about it there. And on the back, on the actual back of it here, we've got the HDMI port for the video out and a USB for the power input. And the side and the other side, nothing either. So there it is. That is the Sega Mega Drive, and we've got the 16-bit there and the power indicator as well. Mega Drive Sega, or known as the Genesis in America. So have a look at the controllers now. Here they are. This is the Sega Mega Drive controller. Looks very identical to the original ones. The D-pad, A, B and C, start, and that's all you got on the controllers for the Sega Mega Drive. There was a 6-button controller released, but unfortunately haven't released that for the Mini. Okay, so there you go, and it is USB. You can just about see that at the end of the packaging. USB port plug. They have actually got one slightly more opened up here because I have tried it out and it works perfectly. I'll just get this opened up. Hopefully. And there you go, USB, and that just plugs straight into the port on the front. and you can plug 2 controllers in. You also get a HDMI plug with it and a USB plug, but you don't get an actual wall adapter because obviously they think we've got millions of them hanging around the house with all the phones being charging off them. Let's have a look at the instruction manual. Probably very basic, but there you go. Quick look at the instruction manual. Yeah, very basic indeed. Not even many pages in English. Just tells you how to quickly connect it, and that's it. Job's a good one, really. So, we will go and have a quick look at the Sega Mega Drive Mini in operation now. And there you go, that's the menu system. So we can look through the menu. We've also got different ways of sorting right at the top here. You can sort by number of players, release date, A to Z, and genre. And you've got any settings, you've got various settings. A couple of sort of please reads. You can do your screen settings, so you can have it normal mode or stretch it if you really want some strange distortion of picture. But your wallpaper mode, so you can have a background, different background for the sort of the borders of the game when you're playing them. You've got sort of the other bits and pieces, stat credits, etc. But the interesting thing is you can also go into languages here and select, say for instance, Japanese. And when you go back, you get the Japanese logo and the Japanese box art plus the Japanese version of the games, which is very interesting. But you obviously have to read Japanese in the menus, so go down to language again, and hopefully that's English, is it? Yeah, that's back to English, so you can do that. That's quite an interesting sort of extra. So if we just nip onto something like, I don't know, Sonic the Hedgehog, comes up with a brief description, go into Game Start, wait for it to load. The control pad is virtually identical, I think, to the Mega Drive original. It does feel really good, really nice in the hands to play. Oops. Very quick go through this level, just to show you what it's like. I did hear some reports that the sound was slightly behind, but I haven't actually found it on this TV. Everything I sort of hit, all the rings I hit, or the monsters I knock out, I can hear the sound effect straight away. So maybe that's just various TVs, different settings on different TVs. Whoopsie. And there you go. So yes, that is a quick look at the Mega Drive Mini. Now to exit a game, you simply hold down the start button, hold it down, and then you get the options. You can save progress, load progress, reset the game, or return to the main menu. So return to the main menu and go back, and you get a different piece of music as well for each time you get to the menu. So that's about it. That's a quick look and review of the Sega Mega Drive Mini. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.